Oh, I ran into a bit of a problem with my camera, the one that I'm using right now. For some reason, it's not charging batteries like it used to, son of a bitch. But anyway, people, it's Saturday. I'm using a spare battery now. I need to find my portable battery charger where you clip the battery into it and it charges it up while you're using another battery and a camera. But I have no idea where the frig that ran off to because my room's a fucking mess. But that's not a big deal. We'll figure shit out. I got some work I need to do today. Now that the weather's nice out, it's all blue skies and sun and all that. I need to mow the front yard. Also, I found a manual for my push mower. No, I always bitch about how the handle's so low. Well, apparently you can adjust it. I didn't know. Apparently you can crank it up so that people who are not 5 feet tall don't have to bend over and wrench their back while pushing a mower for 45 minutes. Bonus. I also found out, because I want to know how to change the oil, because I watched a video on YouTube of a guy changing the oil on a push mower. Oh, I just totally shit myself. I apologize. But I watched a video of a guy changing the oil on a push mower, and he's like putting it up on jack stands and like taking a bolt out of the bottom, and all the oil pisses out. Well, I checked the bottom of that Craftsman, and there is no oil drain plug. All that's down there is the shaft, the blade, that is it. Oh, and a bunch of mulch. But whatever, that happens. So, after doing a lot of digging around and stuff, I found the manual for it, and that push mower is weird to change the oil. Now, probably common on cheaper mowers. It's not really an expensive mower. It's not self-propelled. It's just a 6.5 or 6.25 horse on top of a deck, you know, and you got to push it along with your own friggin' human power. But to change the oil, you need to remove the oil cap and disconnect the spark plug. They didn't say pull the spark plug, but they just said disconnect it. I guess in case something goes wrong and the blade turns and it engages, but that shouldn't happen, but it could, I guess, I don't know. But then you got to take the mower, tilt it on its side, and drop the oil that way. I'm expecting gasoline to come pouring out of it too. But you drain it into a pan, then you reload it, then without the spark plug hooked up, you give it a couple light pulls just so the oil can circulate around the engine and go. But we got a problem. I don't have any motor oil here, so we got to go to Crappy Tire first, pick up some motor oil. I'm not gonna do the deck today because I kind of got up late. I had a rough night last night, trying to fall asleep and things, and I ended up getting up pretty late today. But it's Saturday, that's fine. I got today and tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably deal with the deck on the Dynamark. Today, what I want to get done is I want to get the oil changed on both the Dyna and the push mower. The Dynamark mainly because well, its oil is fucking water. The engine oil in that 18 opposed is shot. So we're gonna change that out. I'm gonna change the push mower's oil, so I need to go out and buy 2 quarts of oil. What else do we need to do? I want to put the VEM on the motorbike, the twist throttle. So that'll be interesting because I have no idea what I'm doing, but Rex gave me a few pointers and I watched a couple videos on YouTube. Thank fuck for YouTube, eh? Holy shit, people put up videos, and some people are like I'm watching how to install a twist throttle video on YouTube, and the comments are like, who the fuck would make a video this stupid? Like, this is the easiest thing, everybody should know how to do this. Well, I don't know how to do this. And this video, I wrote a comment on the video, I'm like, big thanks for this, buddy, about to tackle this project on the weekend. Really appreciate the vid, because everybody else was like totally fucking putting the guy down for making an informative vid for people like me who aren't mechanically inclined to do a job that requires some level of mechanically inclinedness, you know? So that's perfect. So we're going to do that today, get the push mower oil situated. They said to do it when it's hot, so I think what we're going to do first is we're going to finish drinking coffee. I want to have another cup before we do this. And we're going to head to Crappy, pick up the motor oil. I'm going to do the front lawn. We're going to push the mower around on the front lawn, get it warmed up, because I said make sure it's hot, or the engine's warm. When you drop the oil, I guess it thins out the oil, whatever. Then we're going to drop the oil. We're going to add new oil. We're going to, then we'll be good to go. And then as for the dyno, we'll just let it run for a bit, and then it'll be warm, and then we'll pull that bolt out the side, bleed her out, put new oil into it too, and then, fuck yeah, we'll be good to go there on the dyno. And then as far as the twist throttle goes, well, that'll be interesting. So let's get this going. You know what pisses me off about this? The fact that this beer's on here, Pabst Blue Ribbon, contains GMO corn and GMO corn syrup. And I really like that beer. Look, you can tell. Alrighty people, let's get this show on the road. I just drank a pot of coffee, well, one of those little pots of coffee. And I'm going to rock a piss. We're going to head off to Crappie. Only a Canadian Tire will you ever see, not one, but 2 DeLoreans. That's right people, 2 friggin' Back to the Future DeLoreans. Both gull wing doors are up. Not sure what that is in the middle, but friggin' sweet. Alright, let's get some oil because I got things, and Jules is coming over for a quick visit at 4:30 just to hang out, so let's get shit did. As you can tell, it's a gloriously hot day out today. Yup, winter's officially gone. I got the oil. I bought some glass cleaner too so I can clean up my windshield because this is ridiculous. I don't know, they call it invisible glass. Apparently it makes your window like so fucking spotless, it's unbelievable. But we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna head over to the drugstore. I need to refill my prescriptions before they cancel them on me. And it's always good to have some asthma medicines in case I have an attack. So let's go do that and then we'll run home. We'll see what we can get done before Jules comes over at 4:30. And we'll just hammer through it, people. Let's do this. You wouldn't even know it's a Saturday right now. There's like no fucking traffic. There's nobody on the road, nobody doing anything. This is dicked, but let's go home. Got my prescription, oil's in the back, glass cleaner's in the back. Let's get out of here. Alrighty, well I'm back home. Got Oreo outside on his lead so that he doesn't run off. I need to mow this first, so this is what I got from Crappie. I'll show you what I got from Crappie. He's pissed off because I'm in the garage and he can't come in here because he'll lick shit off the floor and die. But this is the glass cleaner I bought. It says, yeah, no streaky soaps or dyes. Aucun trace de savon ni de colorant calice tabarslack. Invisible glass, premium glass cleaner. Brought to you by the lovely people over at Stoner. Yeah, they smoke dope and make glass cleaner. Right on. Frig yeah. Oh, it's tint safe for people who have tint. Tint safe. So I'm probably going to do up the car. We're going to clean the windshield because, well, as you can tell from the front, there's enough bug splatter on that bumper. I think I killed everything on my drive back from Blokes. And that window is pretty gooey too. It's hard to see through at night. So we're going to go ahead and clean all the windshields. Probably do the ones on the Trans Am too while we're at it. Just clean everything up. But first thing I need to do, grab the mower, go mow the lawn, and then dump the oil, and then replace the oil. And for oil, I bought good old Quaker Steak, freaking advanced durability, 5W30 motor oil. Problem with this thing is like I said, you got to tilt it upright to drain the oil. So you need to have like not a full tank of gas. I don't think there's a full tank of gas, maybe a half tank of gas. We should be alright. Let's get out there and mow some lawn. I'm not going to film that because my battery's almost dead. Fuck. There we go, and that looks somewhat respectable again. Not really, but kind of, sort of. Oh yeah, my uncle's running NDP. Frig yeah. He's getting my vote, but friggin' I just mowed the lawn in the backyard. Dandelions are already coming back with a vengeance, eh? Frig's sakes, you just can't beat them. Mainly because in Ontario, we're not allowed to use chemicals to kill them. Son of a bitch. But now I need to find my oil pan, which I thought I hung it up, but who knows where it ran off to. Let me find that, and then we'll drain the oil out of the push, and we'll replace the oil in the push. Yeah. Alrighty, hopefully I'm able to get this in the shot. First thing we're going to do is disconnect. Disconnect the spark plug wire. Why, I don't know. Just gonna do. Next, we'll get the pan into position. Hopefully you guys are still in the position. Yeah, you can see. Alright, perfect. This is where Google Glass would come in handy, because I just have to look at it and do it, you know, and you guys could like just see what I see and shit. But I don't know if you can tell, but the oil, she's kinda goopy. Kinda not oil anymore, so. Now to drain this, all they said to do was to tip her up. Get more of an angle here. Tip her. Oh, too much of an angle. For sakes. This is my first time, by the way, people, of draining this thing. And I've had it since I moved in here. So, don't mind me for being an amateur. It's just the way she goes. Up you go. It's easier if I wasn't an idiot. Balance, you bitch. Balance. Just gotta watch where I grab it from that engine's fucking hat. Want to be more useful if I didn't do it right next to the door. There we go. Drain that chocolate milk. This is where Google Glass would come in handy. Oh, that can't be all the oil that's in there. You gotta have a little bit more. Ew, you should see the underbelly of this thing. Come on. There's got to be a little bit more in there. Really? That's it? That's all the oil you got, eh? Okay. You know what? While I got it up like this, I'm just going to clear that deck because she's covered in crap, and then we'll fill her up with oil. Sound like a plan, Stan? Figuring right it does. I now understand why Pug 1 cheeches before he mows lawns. My back is killing me. Alrighty, people. Well, Jules just showed up. We hung out for a bit. It's about 6 o'clock at night, and I need to finish this oil change. So, like I said, we're going to be using the Quaker State, which you can't really see because of the sun's making the camera like light balance like a bitch. But Quaker State oil, advanced durability, 5W30. Don't know how much of this piss I need to put in, so we're going to take it slow. And I think this bottle is childproof. No, it's just atom proof. I thought there was supposed to be like a white thing on the top of there to like, oh, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and dupe some oil into it. I don't know how much to put in, that's the problem, right? So what I need to do is grab a paper towel, clear the dipstick, and keep testing the levels as I'm filling it, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, people. But you already know that. You already know that really well. That's probably why you watch this show. Watch a fat guy wreck his shit. And there is no oil on the dipstick. Obviously, because I only put a couple globs into it. I'm just going to keep doing this and testing it. Oh, wait, get in there. Oh, it's starting to show up on there. Probably only takes a half a quart. Can't tell. Oil's too clean to show up on the dipstick. For Christ's sakes. Boy, still needs more oil. Probably take the whole quart. Let's see where we're sitting now. Beauty. I don't know if you guys will even be able to see that. Nope, you can't, but it's up there. It's at the full, so we're good. Now the instructions say to, without the spark plug in, to give it a couple of light pulls so that the oil goes through the engine. Okay, let's see what the oil's sitting at now. You probably. Beauty. Oil change in the push mower is complete. Frig yeah. Beauty. Beauty. Next step, do the oil on this thing. This is the mower. Now, this is going to be interesting. I don't know how big that is. I might just get a pair of channel locks or something and crimp onto it and pry her off. Dad got me this thing here one year for Christmas, and as you pinch it, it grips on, right? Let's see if she'll grip onto this. Oh yes she will. So here I am. I'm taking that bolt off. I don't even have a drip pan underneath the damn mower. I do, but not in the right location. Oh, deck. I gotta lift the deck up. The deck is lifted up. Oh, well, shit. How the frig? I'm gonna catch that oil. Oh, boy. Well, this is where shit gets really awesome. I need a smaller catch pan. What the hell can I use? I'll be back, boys. Gotta find something to use. Well, here's hoping for less than a mess. Gotta take the oil fill cap off. As you can tell, the oil is still kind of brown and golden, but she's pretty dicked. I need to grab a rag. 1 second. Clean off this dipstick. The oil isn't too bad in it, but I've used it for 2 years and I don't think I've ever changed it, so I probably should. Not like I don't have the oil to do that. But like, I don't know if you can see that oil, but she's kind of grooty. So we'll go ahead, we'll drop the oil. I'm not going to use that that wrench thing. Holy shit, the whole fucking pipe is moving. That's not good. Okay. New plan. Where's my vice grips? Oh, deck. Fuck, these things suck. Nope. Okay, we got a problem. We might not be able to do the oil on this thing today. The vice grips are slipping. They're also not letting go. Like, what's that pipe attached to even? The pipe goes right into the side of the block. And if I grab it like this, it just slips on the pipe. Holy shit, come on. Frig's sakes. Huh. We're gonna have to spray some shit on there and hopefully it gets in there and penetrates the threads. Shit. So what we'll do is we'll grab some peanut butter jelly time spray here and we'll give her a good little dose. Let that penetrate in. Probably won't, but frig's sakes, you know. And like I'm saying, I gotta clear the deck because the moment I engaged the blade the other day, the fucker stalled on me. So that means that deck is filthier than shit. But let me show you how easy it is to take the deck off. It's so easy it already fell off, frig's sakes. Oh no, it didn't. Yeah, it did. This side's not even hooked up. Well, son of a bitch. That's no good. The deck's probably fine. But this side here fell off. It's supposed to be hooked up to that pin and not freeloading the way it is. So this side of the deck shouldn't be doing that. Well, son of a bitch, eh? I'll have to fix that. But there's a pin on this side. Right in the front here. Where is it? You see that metal bracket right there that comes up? Well, there's a pin right there that goes through. And it comes all the way through to this side. Right there's the cotter pin holding it in. You just yank that up, pull the pin out, front end drops. Then you have this right here. And you just take that bolt out and you're done. And the deck comes off. Then you just slide it up from underneath. Probably going to set up my sawhorses to make it easier. I'm going to flip it upside down with sawhorses and clear it with a spatula. Now, there's a barbecue / campfire tonight over at Caphess's house, but I think I'm going to spend tonight trying to get shit working rather than going to a barbecue campfire. I need to get shit done this weekend because we got things, you know. I also need to get this thing charged. The battery on this thing charged, which I'm probably going to hook up real soon. Charger's still over there, so I'm going to hook it up to this guy here, let it charge up, because I know Rex is dying to go for a romp. He's been bugging me every weekend, but last weekend I was at Bloke's. The weekend before, I don't know what the frig I was doing, but I was doing something and I was busy. So, yeah. This would be nice if I had running water. I could just, you know, flip the deck upside down and just fucking blast it with 12,000 psi of friggin' power and peel all the shit off of it and then clean it, oil it up, whatever you got to do to treat a deck and go from there. But I have a bad feeling this oil change is going to be a hooer. But the oil doesn't look too bad in it, so it might be okay for another season. But it's not too bad. But it needs more oil. Just like a glob or two. I don't know. That fucking bolt's stubborn. That guy right there, she's stubborn. Son of a bitch. And now the thing I'm really anxious for, the twist throttle. I want to get this on before the sun goes down because I want to take the bike for a rip snot in the backyard real quick. So I need to take this handle off. I'm thinking I'm probably just going to cut it off because it's on there like super glue. So I don't know if they glue these things on or what's really going on. Like this one here, oh, this is definitely glued on. Look, you can see the cheese. Yup. Because I got this handle here and I got a spare one for the other side so it looks, you know, somewhat uniform. So I'm going to go ahead and put those both on. Also, I don't know if I have any left, but I have some Tremclad glass, black gloss paint. I was thinking about repainting the tank. But then after seeing Bloke's good mini bike like this, his tank's painted red and it looks fucking sharp. So I've been debating on also painting it red, but I don't know. I'm going to leave it as it is right now. I just want to get the throttle on. So enough jibber jabber, let's get cutting. Alrighty, we got everything cleared off of this side, except for the ignition switch. We're going to leave that there. I might have to move it, I don't know. We'll have to do the fitment. But I noticed something weird about this. Let me get it in the proper light. There's a little piton there sticking out. And I don't notice anywhere on these handlebars where you could stab a little piton into. Like I'm looking underneath here and I don't see any holes or anything on the bar. So I don't know exactly where that's supposed to go, or do I need to drill a hole through there, or what the dice is. So I might have to file that off. I'm just hoping the handlebar stays still when I put it in, but I have no idea what that's all about. Oh well, let's figure this out. Oh, take a look at the skilled machining people. Yeah, they just gnarled the shit out of that on the press, or however the hell they carved this out. Oh well, we'll clear that. I just took this part apart because I'm gonna have to break off that stupid little nipple that's sticking in there, and we'll get it figured out. Alrighty, well, I got it mocked up here. I haven't, I'm actually using the old throttle cable. It seems to work, so frig it. We'll just use the old throttle cable rather than using the new one. The new one's a little shorter, and I don't feel like dealing with that. But I got it on there, sort of. I just need to bolt it in and go from, oh shit, everything's going to catapult off. Okay, I'm going to finish this off, and I'll be right back. Well, it's on there, but there's one problem. When you crank it, it doesn't go back on its own, but you can tell it's working. It just doesn't go back on its own. That, and they can't tighten these screws down any tighter. And as you can see, well, I might be able to back this off a little bit more and give it a little bit more pull, but I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying stuff. Frig sakes. Well, the twist throttle's on it, and found a new problem. Not really a problem, more of an annoyance. This faux gas tank here, she rattles around a lot and makes quite the ruckus. Thinking about taking it off for that reason. Looks like it's just a bolt there, and the whole thing should just pop right off, but see, just doing that the whole time you're driving. Oh, it looks like a weld broke. Oh, I might have to break out the buzz box and tap this. Oh crap. Oh well, probably just gonna strip the tank off of it. That's not even a real tank, as you saw, so. But she goes good. She's a little different. It's been a while since I've been on a motorbike. I tend to drop my feet a lot. But I guess all that's left to do is the oil on this thing. whenever I can get that friggin' bolt to release. And then we're golden. So, yeah, I need some food soon. Frig sakes. Probably gonna have to do a run to the grocery store and pick up some noms, because I don't have really anything here. I got some chicken, I guess, some chicken and rice. But yeah. So I think that'll pretty much be it for today. I go for a rip in the backyard on the bike, but my neighbors are trying to have a barbecue dinner, and I don't want to disrupt them because I'm not a dick like that. So, frig yeah, the bike's working. I'm sweatier than a son of a bitch, and that thing's going to be fun. Once I get better at riding it, maybe I'll take it on the trails. You never know. There, I even went as far as to clean off my windshield from all the dead carcasses and stuff. So now it's nice and clean. It'll be easy to see out of. Next step with the car, get that whole front end rebuilt. Frig sakes. Where did I put the glass cleaner? Oh, there it is. So, I think I'm pretty much done pretending to be a mechanic and knowing what I'm doing, because apparently I showed Rex and he said my throttle cable's too long. The other problem is it doesn't, when you crank it, see, it moves, but it doesn't spring back on its own. You know, it's not springing back on its own. You got to manually put it back into the off position, which would be kind of bad if the bike gets away from you and you have a wide open throttle. It's just going to fucking tear off down the street and run over somebody or crash into a house or a car or something. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day if Rex is not working and he's not busy, he wants to come over and show me what the frig I did wrong, show me how to make it right on. I still have the other handle to put on. Not going to worry about that right now. I'm fucking starved, so I'm gonna go to the grocery store, get some foods, and we're gonna come back and barbecue. So let's do this. Alrighty, went to the grocery store, came back, got myself a big juicy steak to eat. Got some rice in the cooker. It's turned on. Let's go to the garage and cook some meat. Fuck. And just fired up the barbecue. Yup, one side only. I cleaned it out, took all that black shit out. Look, you can tell it's all in the friggin' base of the barbecue now. There was a lot in there. A lot in there. Friggin' soot and God knows what else. Friggin' bacon grease and shit. But I'm gonna let this heat up, clean it up, and go from there. And I got to thinking about this thing here, seeing how the deck is not even hooked up and she's floppy, and you know, maybe that's why the belt didn't engage right. It's because the deck was all friggin' cockeyed. Maybe I'll try tomorrow just putting the deck on right, see if it holds, and kick it in and see if the blade spins. And if it does, then frig yeah, and if it doesn't, then drop the deck and clear it. Yeah, buddy. Oh no! We ran out of propane, people. Finally, it's only been a year and a bit. The tank is bone dry, and my steak is not cooked yet. Looks like we're going back inside. We're going to pan fry this sumbitch. Son of a bitch! Ugh! You know, it sounds like it's still going in there. I guess tomorrow we're getting another propane tank. Or we're going to fill this one, I mean. Yeah, something like that. Frig sakes. Well, that just really sucks. Like, really wanted a barbecue, but oh well, it's the way she goes. Love how that looks purple on camera, but it's actually red. The question to what you guys are seeing on camera is the infrared technology. That's why it looks purple. But yup, Scampers is still scamping. Friggin', I'm out there mowing the lawn, when I was mowing the front lawn, and she's standing on, let me show you here. She's standing on here, watching me out there mowing the lawn. That's what she's doing. Watching and like slamming her head into the window and shit. Friggin' cat's dicked. But, oh well, anyway, let's get that steak finished. Fucking pan fry, son of a bitch. Thinking tomorrow night's supper is probably just going to be chicken, and I do those in the convectional oven. So I'll probably get propane later on in the week sometime. I don't even know what it costs to reload. I'm going to have to go check Canadian Tire's website and see if they have the propane shit open. Mom said they opened that up on the 1st of April. Or was it the 1st of May? Either way, we're well beyond that, so it should be open, and Dad even said it's the cheapest place to go. We used to go to Prax Air, which is actually a place where you go if you have oxyacetylene or you know, any sort of chemical like that requires to be in a compressed tube or a compressed, I don't know, whatever you want to call tank. Yeah, compressed tank. We'll go with that. Then Praxair sells it, and they used to be cheap. I remember Dad sending me when I had my old Tempo after I first bought the car. The tank ran out, so he gave me $5.75 and told me to go to Praxair and reload the bomb, and it was $5.75 for a propane tank. And then some idiot decided to make cars powered by propane, which, you know, awesome for him. That was a cool thing to do, make propane powered cars. Then the government went, oh, people are going to drive a propane? Fucking tax it up, you know, tax it up. Same with natural gas cars. When that happened, tax it up on the natural gas, you know. People are going to burn more thinking they're saving money on fuel. You got to teach them a little lesson or 12. So now I think it's like $22 and you get your tank reloaded. I know I could just grab my tank and go to the Mike's Mart right now, $30. But what they do is they take your tank and they give you another tank, and the way you go. But there's nothing wrong with my tank, so why replace it, you know? Just saying. Oh, I hope this steak tastes good. I'm so fucking hungry, guys. I haven't eaten anything all day. This is my breakfast, lunch, and supper. I know, it's not healthy to do that, and that's the reason why I have a friggin' gut, because I starve myself, and then when I do eat, my body goes, holy shit, we gotta save this and store it all to fat. I gotta start eating breakfast, lunch, and supper, but fuck, sometimes I just don't have the time. And other days I have the time, I'm just too damn lazy, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, well, I'll get the steak done and fucking go eat. I'm starved. Alrighty guys, success. Yeah, it looks like shit. It ain't no barbecue, that's for sure, but it'll work, it'll work. Got some rice. I'm gonna eat, probably go have a shower, and go to bed. I'm fucking cooked, people. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.